that in every house there's an emergency box. You know, it's like emergency box. Like it has some health things, or first aid kit or things like that. And I actually think that we need to think about emergency snacks.
Yeah, it's a good idea, Ronit.
Yeah. So I'm Ronit. I am a happiness coach from Whole Food Revolution.
And I'm Dr. Nelum. I'm a GP with Whole Food Revolution.
Yes. So today we're going to talk about emergency snacks, because we know a lot of people, we have a lot of clients that they talk about this. Sometimes I don't know what to eat. Sometimes I have this urge and I have to put something in my mouth and I don't know what to do. And then I just open the cupboard and it's,
and you stand there in front of the cupboard or the fridge, don't you? And sometimes it's just nothing there for that purpose. So what do you use, Ronit?
Well, the thing is this. I want to tell you that has been an amazing thing for me. And I would really, really highly recommend all of you to create a routine where you have in your fridge regular emergency snacks. Now, why did I say in the fridge? Because we're talking about whole food. And if you need to make something ahead of time, it needs to
stay in the fridge.
Yeah. So most of the things that we here to encourage you to do is put them in the fridge. There will be some crackers that could be stored
and nuts.
in the cupboard.
Nuts.
Cupboards. And nuts so nuts is one of Nelum's emergency snacks.
I must say though, if I get hold of cashews, that is the worst possible thing because I cannot put it down. So I get the nuts, the multi nuts. What's it called?
It has a
variety of different. So then there's a few that I maybe not like as much, but then that kind of works out really well.
And to make it an emergency snack, you cannot take the whole bag. You basically need to put it in small boxes and small portions, put them somewhere that whenever you're going somewhere or you're doing something, you just basically take. Why? Because this way, it doesn't happen that you just sit down and eat the whole packet.
Thing, which sometimes I have done, but you're absolutely right, Ronit.
So basically, if you decide to do any nuts, just buy the small containers, put them in containers, and then you have them in there. Now, let's talk about emergency snacks. One that really worked for me, and it worked for me at the beginning when I started, and it works for me still today, is that I like camembert and brie. So what I do is I have a big camembert thing, and what I do sometimes is I cut
into small slices or
cucumbers, cucumbers to to circles, and then I put a tiny
bit of the cheese on
it, and I'll just create, I don't know, I put about 6, 7 or usually it's the whole cucumber. So it's basically I take the whole cucumber, put it around.
So that's a nice amount of good food.
So I put the cheese on top of it, and then it basically sits there, and I basically come snack on it. It's much easier. Now, this is my version of what I used to do when the kids were younger, or when I was younger and I ate lots of fruits. I would basically cut the fruits, put them next to the kids, and I knew that they would come, take one, go. And so it's exactly the same. You just put things that are low carb in there. So this one works for me. What else do you
for me, Ronit, the other thing that I do that we're going to have today for lunch as well is chicken. So what I do is I pre-cook. I would marinate, so either chicken drumsticks or the chicken thigh cutlets, and you have to make them in advance, obviously. Salt, pepper, some olive oil, some chilies. I put that, and then some soy sauce, and I put them in the air fryer for 20 minutes, and it's such a nice snack that you can have hot or cold.
Exactly. I do that whenever I make drumsticks or chicken in the oven. I always make a little bit more.
Yes.
So when it's all done, I basically take it off the bone.
And then
so it's easier
so it's
to
like
put
shredded.
So it's shredded, and then that's very easy, because if you need a 5-minute salad,
Yeah,
then
you can just
I
put some of that.
Exactly, I just put
Yeah,
on top of
yeah,
it.
yeah.
It's really, really
Yes.
wonderful. So that works really well. Now, something that we both do, Nelum and I, we both do, and it's very, very successful. And now that you know the guidelines, the US guidelines, you know it's highly recommended that we always have boiled eggs in the fridge. Always. I always have, I think I have something like 15 or almost 20 every batch.
Okay, I do
that.
about 10. That's just because there's only 2 of you as well. But yeah,
we have, and
that's great.
And this is what we do. One is that we have boiled eggs, and if I don't want anything else, it's like, just cut them and let's eat them, and that's it. You know, just put a little bit of tomatoes, put something, olives, and
make it up into an egg salad.
Exactly.
You know, there's so many
something
things.
that's really, really nice is that we do make egg salad.
Yes.
We just, you know, mix it with a bit of mustard and mayonnaise, and we like eating it, and we eat it with the cucumbers.
Yeah.
So
Wonderful.
not quicker. So it makes it much, much easier. I mean, apart from the fact that my granddaughter, when she comes, she loves boiled eggs.
Right. So this,
For some reason, she
which
calls
is
it.
wonderful. It's probably because she's just used to it.
She calls it taba. She's 2 years old. God knows where she brought that name. We don't know what that means, but we know that she means eggs, and she just eats the eggs.
Wonderful.
It's like, it's really, really wonderful to have that one. It's
Yeah,
a really,
yes.
really wonderful snack. You can do a lot of things with this, and it's a 5 minutes meal.
Now I always keep it in the shell until
I do too.
so that it preserves for longer.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
I keep it in the shell, and just for you to know, I also keep the shells, and I wash them, and I grind them, and I put them in my garden.
Fantastic.
Just
Wonderful.
Recycle everything.
I mean, the other thing that I use, which sometimes is the over 70% chocolate, dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Now, and I think this is fine, but I think that maybe the higher percentage chocolate is better.
Go for 80, for 90, because you cannot eat a lot
because
of that.
occasionally my husband and I overeat the dark chocolate. So I think you've just got to know where you sit and what your habits are, and maybe the over 85% is better, because you can just have a little bit and leave it alone.
And now we haven't done that a lot, but you know, for the sweet tooth, we used to make nuts and chocolate, like like, you know, fry nuts, and then put peanut butter in it, and then a little bit of a chocolate, and then it makes it a slice. Then,
but that's a really good.
It was
and
a
if
really
you get the good quality dark chocolate.
It was.
Yeah.
I put the dark chocolate, so that was a really good snack. That was a sweet snack. So you can also make some sweet ones. Try not to do too many sweet ones, because then because to be honest, it's very easy to indulge and eat more than one.
And also, if you're trying to get rid of or change your palate, constantly eating sweet is not going to help
not the
you.
idea.
Yeah.
Now, another thing that I used to do, I don't do that anymore, because at the beginning when I started, I did eat processed meat, like you know, the salami and all those things. At the moment, I'm not. But what I used to do is I take pickles and wrap them with the meat, and then put a skewer. And you can do it with cheese now. But
exactly.
then this one I had in the fridge, by the way.
Yes.
I used to make them, put them in the fridge. By the way, I used to take them to work. You know, it's like, so when I had to go to work, be somewhere, then I had a box with
those
little
thing.
And they would sit there in the box, so I could eat them.
And the other thing, Ronit, I was just thinking about is jerky. Good quality. You've got to check the
ingredients.
Ingredient list. Make sure it's not got too much sugar, because some of these are flavored.
And if you can make jerky yourself. You just go Google how to make jerky yourself. You can actually
and
make
that's a really good. It's protein, and it just fills you up.
It is really, really good. So for me, I don't know about you, but I can actually sit down and eat olives. Just eat olives. Cherry tomatoes are a good snack for me. Really, really enjoy them. sometimes, and I used to take it to work, it was really, really easy. I got bell pepper and I put cheese inside.
Yeah.
So I would cut it to half.
And then would you grill it or something?
No, I basically ate it as is because I love bell pepper. So it's like any pepper. I really, really enjoy pepper. But I would just put, no, I'm talking about snacks. It's snacks that you don't have to do anything
to it.
It's like not
you could just grab and go.
Just grab and go. That's the idea. But the thing is this, all the grab and go needs to be
prepared. Yes, or thought about.
Yes.
And sitting in your fridge so that when you're desperate.
Yeah.
I mean, the idea is that hopefully if you're eating enough in the 2 or 3 meals that you're having, that you won't need the snacks. But occasionally, for whatever reason.
Yes, exactly. It's as we said, we call it emergency snacks because we're not supposed to be snacking. Okay?
Yes.
So just be careful. We're not saying, okay, let's start snacking. No, it's not what we're saying. What we're saying is that if you do get to that point where you need to snack, at least you have something ready in place that you will not automatically go to the things that will throw you off.
Yes. Particularly when you're starting on this journey, I think if you're kind of, struggling a little bit, it's really good to have something prepared.
Yes. And by the way, if you need something many times, if you just drink water, it'll go away. Or if you drink something a bit warm, it'll go even faster.
Yeah, that's right.
So just don't mix this one.
So hopefully you've got lots and lots of ideas for emergency snacks. And
if you do like what we're sharing here, please like, share, subscribe. Hopefully we'll get to as many people as possible to change their lifestyle and be healthy and happy by eating whole food.
Bye.